Hi, so we're going to film Money Math Week 4. Let me pull up the worksheet. This can be found in Schoology or in the email that I send every Monday to my parents. If you are not from my class, but you're interested in doing my worksheets, I've actually had quite a few people ask about that recently. Just let me know. I can either give you the access code to my Schoology page, which has all of my worksheets and all of my YouTube videos linked, or if you're somebody who's coming into my class upcoming year or anything like that, just let me know and I can start emailing them to you as well. More than happy to add you to my emailing list. So let's solve some next dollar up problems. Next dollar up is something that I do every single week because almost every single one of my students has an IUP goal based on it. Next dollar up is the idea that when you hand money to a cashier when you're making a purchase, if you don't have the exact change, which you usually don't have or have the desire to count when you're out in public, you want to hand them the next dollar up. And that doesn't always mean if the total is $9, you hand them 10. Sometimes it means hand them a $20 bill because that's the next dollar up that you have. So the more practice with these problems, the more that will make sense. So I encourage you to tune in whenever you can. So problem 1, Jamar buys shoes and the total is $23.89. What bills should he hand to the cashier? So if your total is greater than the largest bill that you have, which in this case it is, the largest bill that I have is a 20, and my total is 23, and 23 is greater than 20, then you want to start with your biggest bill. So if I do some subtraction, 23.89 minus 20, I still have $3.89 left that I need to cover. Now we're going to flip that around. If the amount is smaller than the smallest bill that you have, and that is true, the smallest bill I have is a 10, so I want to use my smallest bill. So in order to cover my purchase, or Jamar's purchase of $23.89, he should hand them 20 and a 10. You'll get some change, but that's okay. It's all about making sure you have enough. April goes out to get a snack. The bill is $10.90. She has a $10 bill in her wallet. So usually I solve a problem like this using a number line, but I want to show you what it looks like when I try to solve it using subtraction. So I'm going to take what April has and I'm going to subtract what she owes. And this is something I'm going to put into my calculator. So I'm going to type 10 minus 1090. See this negative, this little minus that I get as my answer? That means that there's still money left over. That means that the bill's $10.90, you handed them a 10, you still owe them 90 cents. There's this negative, there's this remainder. So that means that April does not have enough to make this purchase. If I wanted to solve this using a number line, this is what it would look like. I'm just going to do a short, small one here. 11. Okay, so I would make a number line, or if you have one, that's really great. I like to always have one on every student desk when I'm in the classroom. So what I owe is $10.90, so that's right around here. What I have is 10. If when I go down the number line to the left, it means I'm going to numbers that are smaller. When I go to the right, I'm going to numbers that are bigger. So usually if you're trying to make a purchase, you want to head this way to what's bigger than what you owe. However, what April has is less than what she owes. So she is not able to cover that purchase. She still owes $90. All right, Lori goes to buy a new uniform for school. It costs her $45.50. She has a $50 bill in her wallet. Does she have enough? So what we're going to do is we're going to take what she has, 50, we're going to subtract what she owes, 45.50. And I'm going to put this in my calculator again. So 50 minus 45.50, looks like this, equals $4.50. So if you look, there's no negative here, which means that there's still money left over. So Lori does have enough to make this purchase. Okay, clear my drawings. Okay, Jackson buys a new pair of pants. His total is $19.80. What bill should he hand to the cash register? So if my total is $19.80, let's make a number line to solve this. We're going to start at 10. I'm going to stretch this out because I like to see it visually like this. So what Jackson owes is up here. What he has is a 20 and a 10. Now remember, as we discussed, when we're trying to cover a purchase, we want to move to the right on the number line because we want to go bigger than what we owe. That's how you cover a purchase. When I go bigger than what I owe, I come across this 20. So that would be my correct answer. The 10's all the way down there. I'd still have $9.80 to cover even if I gave the 10. So it's not an ideal way to cover the purchase. All right, so that's my next dollar op lesson for this week. I hope you enjoyed and stay tuned for next week.